Welcome to Riko's Reading Room. Today I'll read a Christmas rhyming book called Santa's Secret. I know you'll love it. Santa's Secret by Denise Brennan-Nelson. Illustrated by Deborah Melmon. Creatively read by Riko. My parents had planned an adventure one day. We loaded the car and went on our way. We sang Christmas carols to Grandma's delight till we got to the city, all festive and bright. And a partridge in a pear tree. The sidewalks were packed, but we made our way through, and I climbed on Dad's shoulders to get the best view. A holiday parade was soon underway, with the marching bands playing and floats on display. Santa came into sight, and the cheering grew loud. From a shiny red sleigh, he waved to the crowd. When the parade ended, we walked for a while, and who did we see with a bell and a smile? He wore the same suit, but I knew right away he wasn't the same Santa I'd seen in the sleigh. "That's not the same Santa!" I loudly declared. The people nearby turned toward me and stared. Mama said Santa needs helpers to get the job done, but I demanded to know who's the real one. Grandma leaned down with an answer for me. It's Santa's secret, just as it should be. But everyone knows that secrets won't out. I'd uncovered the truth. I hadn't a doubt. We found Santa's station and waited in line until finally, thank goodness, the next turn was mine. His beard was as white as fresh fallen snow, and his belly jiggled with each ho, ho, ho. I had questions for Santa. I would see what he knew about reindeer and elves and the rest of the crew. I got my notebook. I would crack this case wide. From a good detective, the truth could not hide. "What is your name?" I started off simple. On each side of his grin, I noticed a dimple. "Who are your reindeer? What do they eat? And does Rudolph have a favorite trait?" Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. "Do your reindeer sleep? Where do you live? Who helps you decide what presents to give? Do you like to fly? Do you take vacations? Tell me a few of your favorite locations. How big is your workshop? And how many elves? Do they live with you or all by themselves?" I had to be thorough to get the truth. I recorded his answers like any great sleuth. "Well, some of the elves live with me. I know there are a few who live in the village and commute to work." I paused for a moment and looked into his eyes. This question would catch him by surprise. "Are you the one? Are you for real? Do you like being Santa? How does it feel?" Santa Claus chuckled, and his reply was a tug of his beard and a wink of his eye. Then he patted my head and had a question for me. "What is it you would like beneath your tree?" I thought my investigation should persist, but I thanked him instead and gave him my list. Then we settled in to a warm coffee shop, hot cocoa for me with marshmallows on top. Looking over my notes, did I have enough? Could I solve this case, or was it too tough? But then, catching my eye, tucked back in a nook, sitting all by himself, reading a book, was a man with a beard, his coat on a chair, red black boots. I couldn't help but stare. He munched on a cookie and sipped on a drink. There was something about him. I didn't dare blink. With notepad in hand, "Excuse me," I said. I saw his cheeks were bright cherry red. His smile stretched up and crinkled his eyes, and then without asking, to my surprise, he said, "Reindeer like barley and berries to eat, but carrots," he added, "are their favorite treat." I turned toward Mama for a second, I swear, and when I turned back, the man wasn't there. Rudolph has his own bed. Reindeer like carrots. Santa looks different and rings a bell. I had seen a few Santas throughout the day. Had I met the real one? This sleuth cannot say. Grandma is right, as it should be. So keep Santa's secret. It's safe with me. The end. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to Riko's Reading Room for more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.